Ready. 6x plus 4y minus 2z minus 5 all equals 0. Let's bring the 5 over to the other side. 6x plus 4y minus 2z 5. Do the same trick for the next one. Bring the 10 over to the other side. 3x minus 2y plus 4z equals minus 10. And finally, 13 over the other side. 5x minus 2y plus 6z equals minus 13. And you should have your equation set up like that. Alright, get rid of the z's first, lads. Z's first, and we'll work from there, okay? Here we go. Green. I'm going to go for it here. So, I'm going to do green one minus 2 times blue one. So I'm going to do 3x minus 2y plus 4z equals minus 10. I'm going to do 2 times the blue one, which will get me 12x plus 8y minus 4z equals 10. I'm going to get 15x plus 6y equals 0. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the yellow one with the blue one. So the yellow one's going to be written down as normal. But the blue one, I'm going to multiply by 3 to get 18x plus 12y minus 6z equals 15. Then I'm going to get 23x minus 10y, is it? Plus 10y equals 2. Alright, I'm going to get rid of the y's. What number will 6y and 10y both divide into? Huh? 30? Grand. Multiply this one by 5 and multiply this one by minus 3. 75x plus 30y equals 0. Minus 3 is minus 69x minus 30y equals minus 6. And long and behold, Aaron got it right. 6x equals minus 6. X equals minus 1. Now, I'm not done yet. I'm also going to have to figure out what y is. So I'm going to use this equation in red. I'm going to do 15 times minus 1 plus 6y equals 0. It's a minus 15, but when it moves over the other side, it's a plus 15. 6y equals plus 15. Y in that case will equal 2 and a half, or 5. What's it? No, not 2 and a half. I'm wrong. Oh, it is 2 and a half. Never mind. 15 divided by 6. Yeah, 5 over 2 or 2 and a half. Not done yet. What's the last thing I have to figure out? What z is. I'm going to use the green equation. 3 times blank minus 2 times blank plus 4z equals minus 10. Then what's it? 3 times what? 3 times minus 1. 2 times 2.5. So it's going to be minus 3 minus 5 plus 4z equals minus 10. That's going to be a minus 8, isn't it? Bring the minus 8 over the other side. We'll say 4z equals minus 2. Z equals minus a half. And we got minus a half. Yep, well done. Happy days, we did question 7. Let X be the number of people that paid for €30 tickets. and let y be the number of people that pay for €20 tickets. The number of tickets equals what then? What's the number of tickets equal? Has to equal 44,000. How much money did you make from the €30 tickets? 30 multiplied by how many people actually bought the €30 tickets, plus 20 multiplied by the number of people who actually bought the €20 tickets. I might have to finish this question on to 12 with you. Now 1.2 million, how many zeros? 5 zeros, okay? Now, but we can get rid of one of them, can't we? Look, up, up. Multiply the top equation by -2, and everything should work out nicely. -2x minus 2y equals minus 88,000. X equals 120,000, take away 88,000, which is, and we get 32,000 for the €30 tickets. And how many people are left then? 12,000 for the €20 tickets. That's pretty easy. You're doing this question, you have y equals ax plus b. So you have blank equals a times blank plus b. And you have two sets of x and y values, don't you? So you should be able to set up a simultaneous equation and solve what a and b is. Go. So, simple question. You get put in your. You're going to use this equation twice. Control D to clone. Going to use that twice. So the first time you're going to put in 3 and minus 2. So you're going to get minus 2a plus b equals 3. Next one you're going to have 7 and 6. So you're going to get 6a plus b equals 7. Multiply the first equation by -1 and you get minus 2a minus b equals -3. For a equals 4a equals 4, is that right? Have I made a mistake? What? Yes, definitely made a mistake. I actually knew I made a mistake, believe it or not. Guess how I knew I made a mistake? Do you see the slope of the graph? The slope of the graph is a half. 2 across and 1 up. So I knew I made a mistake. I was just looking for it. So 4 over 8 is a half. Now I knew that already because y equals a half x. Remember mx plus c, m's the slope. And we know the b value already. What's the b value going to be? Where across the y-axis? The b value is actually going to be 4, but look, we'll prove it anyway. Minus 2 times a half is -1. -1 plus b equals 3. Move the -1 over here, so b equals 4. And now we know it's a half plus 4. Good with that? Alright. Alright. Has anybody got 15 done successfully? 15 tough? Alright. 15 is quite easy. Ignore this part. Just ignore the yellow part. Pretend the yellow part doesn't exist and concentrate solely on the blue part. Now, we want to give the blue part a common denominator. So, what is the common denominator we can give the blue part? Anybody tell me? What's the common denominator? Just put a z plus 2 here. Actually, sorry guys, I want to make the z's really small compared to the 2's so we can tell the difference. Z, Z. So it's going to be Z plus 2 on top, and then on the bottom and on the top. Is that okay with you guys? What do I put over here? Z minus 3. Make the Z's really small, so tell the difference. Alright. So anybody, you're going to have a common denominator for the next step, so I want you guys to finish it off for me. Come on, you're on your own now. So finish it off. Two. On this question, guys, is see the 4 on the other side? That's 4 plus 0 times z for the numerator. 4 plus 0 times z. So when you multiply it in, you're going to get cz plus 2c. Keep the letters small, very good. Cz, 2 times c. You're going to have dz minus 3d. Alright? And this all equals the yellow part, which I'll put in now, which is 4 plus 0z. Are the denominators the same? More or less, are they the same? They are the same. Now, can anybody suggest the next thing we're going to do? I'm going to get my highlighter. Charlie, what do you think? Thank you. Charlie says, CZ, anything with a Z on the left must equal the amount of Z's on the right. So you have CZ plus DZ equals 0. Connor, what do you think the other one's going to be? Yeah. 4. So, we should get two equations here. You should get 2c minus 3d equals 4. And then on the second answer, you should get c plus d equals 0. Now, quite an easy one. What are we going to do with c plus d equals 0? Multiply it by 3. 3c plus 3d equals 0. 5c equals 4. C equals 4 over 5. And remember, d equals minus c, so what can we say then? D is minus 4 over 5. Would I be entitled to full marks in this question? Why would I not be entitled to full marks for this question? Verify your answers by substitution, alright? So, you go back to your original equation, rub it all out, and what we have here is, what do I change c into? So it's 1 over z minus 3 plus d into z plus 2. Oh, sorry. What do I change c and d with? C gets changed with 4/5 and d gets changed with minus 4/5. Does everybody see that? Who's really confused by what I just did? Alright, that's fair enough. Alright. What I'm trying to describe here is, imagine a over 5. Yeah? That means a multiplied by 1/5. Okay? So, when you have c over z minus 3, actually means c times 1 over z minus 3. And then I can replace the c with 4 over 5. Was that the part that confused you? Hopefully I got it. Alright? Now, what happens here then? 4 times 1? 4 over 5 times z minus 3. And over here? minus 4 over 5 times z plus 2. Do they have a common denominator? Do they have a common denominator? No. How do I get them a common denominator? What's it lacking? The z plus 2 on top. What's this one lacking? Okay. Let's have a look then. Multiply on top. 4z plus 8. And then on the other side? Yeah. Plus 12. We made a mistake somewhere. C is 4/5. D is minus 4/5. Oh, maybe we didn't. No, we didn't. We're right, actually. Never mind me. We're definitely correct, alright? 5 over what? Z minus 3 and Z plus 2. Add the top together, what do you get? 20 divided by 5 into Z minus 3, Z plus 2. Is that the answer you're meant to get? What's the answer you're meant to get? Anybody suggest, is it the same thing? What's 20 divided by 5? 20 divided by 5 is 4. So is it the same answer? It is the same answer, and hence you've verified your question. Alright. Now, half the class are off having fun, so obviously once again